Hello. Yeah, welcome back to another stream. Sorry it's been a while. Uh, I was actually out with my little brother. We were riding our new bikes that we got. So that's what I was doing. Oh wow. Well, you guys just sat there with the starting soon page for about an hour and a half. So yeah, now we are hello actually like yeah we're back. Actually streaming, so finally so yeah, if you guys don't know, I have created my own app. It's called Mechlife. It's basically a mechanical keyboard kind of simulator. And if I actually show you, I can show you the release version. So this is the what the release looks like. So here, let me bring it over to the okay, so here we go. So basically it's a mechanical keyboard simulator. So boom. And as you can see, one of the things that is a problem is this a new version of Mechlife is available. So basically what is wrong with this is the button is pink and the background is red, and you can't really read it. So that's what that's basically what so that's basically what we're gonna be changing. Yeah, sorry I made you wait for like an hour. I was riding bikes with my little bro because we just got them for Christmas. Lul. Oh yeah, I have your Arctic's logo thing here. So I'll send it to you on Discord after the stream. But basically, we have this app. You can change your own sounds. Budget Thok V2. I actually made this one with this keyboard that I modified. So this one, and you can kind of hear like why this is literally an office keyboard. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, but I did tape mod, and as you can see, there's stuffing all throughout it. So yeah, it doesn't even work anymore. But basically, yeah, I think you can see why I use this and then the spacebar. So yeah, that's for the Budget Thok V2 sound, and it sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like. So gosh darn it, why is my stream on 360 pixels quality? Fine. Okay, I'm gonna go shut my door for a second. You're too loud. Okay. Sorry, my dad's literally just watching the football game. I think it's, I don't know, Buffaloes or something right now. But yeah, so we're changing the version color, and we're gonna try and make it so the enable at startup, whenever you make it start, basically what happens is it opens up this window whenever you boot Windows 10 or Windows 11, whatever Windows you have. So Windows, whenever you boot it with Windows, what it does is it opens up this whole menu instead of just kind of opening it as a background process. So we're going to be trying to fix that today. So what I'm going to do is, whoops. So basically, as you can see, all of this stuff, it's programmed in JavaScript and HTML because I didn't want to take the time to do it in C Sharp because that would have been hard enough. So what I did is I just used Electron to go ahead and compile it into an application. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be basically just changing some of the stuff, just a little bit of bug fixes and updates. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the startup handler.js and I'm going to create a new const, and we're going to name it Electron, and we're going to require Electron. So now what we can do is, so class startup handler. So startup handler is basically what it handles whenever you start it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and basically try and make it minimize. So since Electron is made, it's meant to make websites. However, what I do is I basically just make it a website. So basically, all this is Mechlife. All it is a Windows application with a web browser inside of it, and it's just basically going to the Mechlife page. But if you were to just open up the if you were to just open up app.html, it wouldn't work. It'd just be stuck on loading. Hold on, my mom's calling me, so yeah, I'm just gonna mute my mic for a second. Yeah, darn it. Okay, so uh I have to go bake cookies with my grandma, so it'll only be like 5 minutes. I promise. I promise. Whatever your real name is, Arctics. Um, I'm just going to finish this command. So window get focused window, and then dot minimize, and that needs some closing brackets. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to kind of sort of be back in like 5 minutes, cause yeah, I gotta go just cut cookies with my grandma. So I'll be like 5 minutes. I promise. I'm gonna set an alarm for myself, I think. So yeah, okay. Yeah, see you in like 5 minutes. the stable desk. Okay, I'm back. Maybe it was like a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but it didn't take a while. Okay, so now we're gonna fix this a new version error. So actually, when I click check it out, so I need to change that. So we'll go ahead and yeah, that's okay. So I think it might be an app.js. I don't know, but so we'll just go version. I forget if I called it update check or version check. Oh no, it was in main.js. I'm stupid. And I did call it version, so get version. We need to go ahead and go to the, whoops. So get version you know what, I linked it to the GitHub, so it would be in GitHub. Yep, okay, so here we go. So what we're going to do is, so what it looks for is it basically looks in the JSON, it looks for the it looks for the app version. So what we're gonna do is, so basically this is what it looks like. So what we're gonna do is find the v1.0.0. Does it say? Yeah, so v1.1.0a. So tag name, no, boop. So I don't know, I just looked up a tutorial, to be honest, on Stack Overflow for the update check, basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fetch .then res if JSON name app version. So what is the app version? Because so get global app version. So we need to find something in app version. What about in the to be honest, I don't know how to fix this. So I'm thinking I just go to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in to my cPanel and just add a JSON file to my so games and cheese, no, P-Denny's plate, okay. Control panel, online file manager, and then so the JSON dot tag name. So basically, what the tag name, that's the version. So we're gonna go JSON dot version, and then we're gonna go ahead and save. Okay, so I'm logged in to my file manager here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to psy.com/mech, and then we're gonna create a new file called version.json. And then actually, I'm going to open this up and try and kind of format it the same, which it's super easy to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, so this is our file manager right here, and what we're going to do is, so JSON always starts off with some brackets, so we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go version, since that is what our listener is basically looking for. So JSON.version, so version here, and then that. And since we don't have another kind of tag, we're not going to need to put a comma there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go v1.0.0a, boom, whoops, and so there we go. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and save it, and then since this is the actual build release of the app, what we're going to do is we're going to go to terminal, new terminal, and we're going to run the command npm run start, not run build, because we don't want to build another version, we just want to run a dev console in it. So it still shows this, so app version. So I think instead of app version, what we're going to do is we're going to make it v1.0.0a in parentheses, so that's text. So if it says v1.1.0a, it will make it hidden. So npm run start, so it still says a new version is available. So what we need to do, if JSON version is v1.1.0a, or v1.0.0a, I honestly don't know how to fix this. I think we'll just change the URL. To be honest, instead of the GitHub API, I think I'm just gonna change it to so we have the version. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and change this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go // GitHub, and then so if we ever need to go back to that, and then what we can do is we can just do fetch, and then oops, go ahead and do the same thing, only http // P-Densploit.ml slash mech slash version dot JSON. So there we go. And actually, I need to quit the run build. So there we go. So now what we're gonna do is try it again. So yeah, and we get a error. So a JavaScript error occurred in the main process. Could not read property browser window of undefined at new startup handler. See users owner desktop coding projects. Yep. So it looks like this code it doesn't like and it won't start. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go it won't it won't start, so that's kind of a problem, or it won't quit. So I could probably actually pull up task manager Mechlife. So boom. And right now it just shows as Electron because I haven't built it yet. So I think that if we just remove that code, and then whoops, should work. So here we go. The CSS didn't load there, but now we got rid of that error code and it still works, so that's a good sign. I can quit it using the system tray icons now. So yeah, that's a step ahead. But to change the colors and to test the colors out, we do actually need it to trigger that error of having the wrong version. So I'm just gonna have to make it say that in the wrong version, and then hopefully it should pop up. So it doesn't pop up yet. So maybe we just have to wait a little bit or something. Maybe it'll work this time. I don't know. I think it does work now, but yeah. So I think we just change the CSS and hope for the best. So what we're gonna do is update available. The background, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make it like a red, but like kind of a subtle red, kind of like almost maybe a peachy color. Or you know what? I don't know. I think yellow is probably it's as far away as we can get from gray and pink. So I think we just do like a yellow and maybe make it a little bit like more transparent so that it doesn't look zero, but so yeah, I think what we do is we go ahead and terminate the batch job, npm run start, go ahead and wait for it to boot up. So actually, on the hover, what I want it to do is I want the like the like actual head part. So actually, what I can do is, so this is the slider. So the class is slider. So I think what we do is we add another one, dot slider webkit dash slider thumb hover, boom, and then we do, so since it's pink, I think we make it a little different color. So color hashtag FFF, and then we'll just use the color picker. So we'll make it like a little bit darker, I think, almost like a purpley color. So now, yes, npm run start, and then I kind of like it when it turns a little bit more purple. And I think I might do that for when you hover onto a link to make it a little bit darker color, because see how the color changes when I hover over it? Yeah, I like that. I'm copying this color. So now, the very first thing I did is the A hover. So when you hover over it, it's gonna get a little bit darker in color. So npm run start. There we go. Bring it back over here. And Archix, this is your chance to be featured in the live stream. So here you go. Hello. Here are the images you asked for your Discord PFP. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open up a new file explorer window and find the images, and I need to rename it to the animated one. Oh yeah, and I already converted it to GIF instead of whatever it was before, I forgot. So, yeah, there you go. There's your, there's your stuff. So, yeah, I made him a Discord profiled pic. So, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, that's his new Discord profile pictures that I made in After Effects. Okay, so now back to the app. Now when you hover over them, ooh, crap, it changes the color of it altogether. So revert those changes. So, yeah, so on a hover, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and, darn it, I forgot to do this in CSS. I don't know where it is. So we'll just add it as a, oops. We'll just add it as a comment so that I can copy it later. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to delete the A hover, make it just A, paste that there, and then go A hover, boom. We'll copy this RGB color. Boom, now we'll save it. Terminate bash job, npm run start. And here it is. And now we can go ahead and test it. So, yeah. So whenever you hover over it, it'll change to a purple. So yeah, that is what we got so far. So now when you hover over, it kind of changes a little bit different color. So now what I want to do is I want to make this drop down, instead of it being yellow around here, I want to make that pink. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the slider. We need to find this volume span. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go volume value display. Oh no, that's not the sounds. So here's the sounds. So the class is custom input MB0. So custom input MB0. Okay, so that's actually not a thing. I think that might just be default colors. I don't know if you can change that. So we might not change that, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and terminate the batch job. And I think we kind of just finished it up pretty good. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and where is, whoa, why do I have the node modules folder open? You don't want that. So now what I need to do is, since I was editing this in the version 1.0.0a folder, I'm so dumb. I need to create a version 2 folder. So what I'm going to do is we don't need the git ignore or the editor config anymore, or the yarn lock. So what we can do is we can go and shift delete those, get those out of here. Go ahead and add to archive, sorry, version 1.0.1a dot zip. Go and click on OK. And now it's going to go ahead and add that to an archive. And then I can go, so I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to name it v2.0.0a. Whoop, nope. v1.0.1a. Go ahead and double click in there. And there we go. And then we can go ahead and run a build of it. So we can actually close Visual Studio Code to go ahead and free up some computing power. So now we're going to change this to version 0.1a. And click save. And since the old version is still using the GitHub API, what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to go to GitHub. And then I'm logged in on my main account, so I need to go to my company dashboard, or organization dashboard, I guess. So now Mechlife in the repository, and 4 hours ago, literally, I released the first version. And I haven't uploaded the source code yet, so I do need to do that. So draft a new release. Make sure we start the project. Go ahead and go star the project, please. And it looks like our stream just got paused, so I think that it's probably because we're doing that. So it should be back soon. But I don't know. Double there. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go Mechlife version 1.1a. Describe this release. We'll just go fixed bugs and color issues. And color issues. And then we'll just go ahead and go. Yeah, really, that's all I have to say. Actually, I'm gonna go update log fixed minor bugs and color issues, and then yeah. So Mac OS support coming in the next update. So coming in v1.0.4, or whoops, 3. Okay, so we still need to extract it and create it, but we got the basic stuff down. So v1.0.1a as the tag, so that Okay, so now what we need to do is go into here, drag this into Mechlife. Whoops. Boop. Go ahead and extract to, and that's where we'll get all of our source code and stuff from, and then we can go ahead and build a new release. So while that's extracting, we're gonna go ahead and Visual Studio Code. So open with code. Looks like it's still extracting some of the modules and stuff. So we're almost done. And then we can go ahead and be done with this mess, and hopefully the next stream will be more smooth, but it's just like, no kidding, I just posted the video that said I was about to go streaming, and then I had to go ride bikes around because I needed to take a break and go eat lunch and stuff. So yeah, hopefully next stream it'll just be like, hey, I'm streaming, and this time I'm actually gonna like do something for the first 2.5 hours. But and I did start the stream like it was already like 45. I was way off schedule. And dude, if I'm this late to like work when I grow up, I'm gonna be a dead man. To be honest, like, I'm not gonna be alive anymore. So I got that going for me. So yeah. But at least we're almost done with the stream. Oh yeah, and I hope you like this kind of like camera setup. I kind of like it because it's like off to the side, only I wish you guys were kind of like more here. So then it was just easier. I don't know. But okay, so now we go into the source. We can delete the dist folder. And now what we can do is we can open up a terminal. Just to make sure everything got copied over correctly, we're gonna go ahead and boot up Mechlife one more time. Obviously, the logo in the taskbar, it automatically changes to the Mechlife logo when you compile it. But so yeah, that works. Does the volume slider work? Yep. And actually, oh, my volume is way down. All the sounds work. Whoops. Yeah, so I think they all work pretty good. So yeah, what we can do is we can go ahead and just Control C, terminate batch job. Yes, npm run build win for Windows, because you have to compile the Mac OS version on a Mac, and I'm on vacation right now for Christmas break with my grandparents, and I didn't bring my Mac. I brought my regular laptop, which is Windows still, so I can't compile the Mac OS version yet. So boy, you guys try streaming. You get so thirsty from talking the whole time. Oh my god. But as you can see, it's building the version, and once it finishes, what I usually do is I make an installer for it. Now, the last installer, it didn't work, so I would need to create an installer again. So actually, you might as well just run through the install thing. Oh yeah, it was install Forge. So we're gonna open up install Forge. So this is how I make my installers. So yeah, just look up install Forge. You should find it. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and deselect all of these. Support on all Windows operating systems, since Windows 11 isn't an option. So we'll just do that so that it lets you install it on Windows 11. So product name Mechlife, product version v1.0.1a, company name P-Denny Softworks LLC, website URL http P-Denny, not https dot, oh, there we go. Okay, user interface, wizard image. We don't want the normal wizard image, so that's what it looks like, kind of up at the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change it to the Mechlife logo. Boom. Copy. Boom. Okay, now languages, English. So yeah, now we go to the files, which we'll put there later. Product name, update script URL, nope. Uninstallation, wait, do we have that? Okay. Uninstallation, include uninstaller. Mechlife uninstaller. Visit website, yep, http://pdensploit.ml/mech, just cause, why not? Use custom display icon. Variables, commands, nope, we're all good. Splash screen, no. License, serial validation, nope. Run application, yep. We don't need to reboot that, so show license agreement dialog, just don't copy it. You know, actually, we don't need a license agreement dialog. Okay, so yeah, that's, yeah, we don't need anything in the registry or the shortcuts. We just need to add the files. So once this finishes, okay, there we go, it finished. Yay. Okay, so dist when unpacked, and it looks like it already made an installer. Oh, oh yeah. Oops, there already is an installer. So yeah, it prompts you for admin. Choose where to install. Yep, install. Okay, so yeah. Now Mechlife version 1.0. Oh my god. That was a lot of... So, yeah, now Mechlife is installed, so... Yeah. Now if you just search Mechlife, it'll pop up there for ya. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to make any changes to the editor. I think the editor is good. Oh yeah, these nuts is the... Okay, yeah. It works, so we didn't need to change any of that. So, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, I think we just rename the Mechlife setup to, Mechlife underscore win underscore v1.0.0a.exe. So yeah, this is what it'll be for the installer. Windows unpacked. And this is what it'll be installing. So yeah, I think actually all we need to do is do the installer, because wow. Okay. So I guess we'll just add it as a binary. So yeah. Yeah. So once this goes ahead and releases, it'll release within about 5 minutes. You guys can go ahead and download it, and then you guys can play it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support that you have been giving me and my company.